everyone, and welcome to my channel. If you're new to my channel, welcome to you. Today we're doing the weekly reads as per the dates on the video below, and I'm going to be reading for my lovely Geminis. So Gemini, let's start shuffling the cards and see what comes out for you this week. So what have we got going on in the energy fields for Gemini this week? Why am I singing? I've got a T for two and two for T, D, D, D. T for two, two for T. So there's either, if you're either going to be planning a little tea party, okay, obviously with the restrictions that are going on now, depending where you are, but it's as though you just treat yourself. I see tea and cake and like just gossiping, okay, but there's like, I've got like a tea party, obviously you're only for a small amount of people, if it's just, but like tea for two, two for tea, so two people just meeting up, okay, or if it's family, where I just feel there's like this little tea party or something's going to be arranged. So that's bizarre that I had to sing that. I don't know why that is, Gemini, but there you go. It could be that you just fancy a piece of cake and a cup of tea yourself, okay, but I've just got, yeah, tea for two, two for tea. But yeah, so the energy that's coming in for you, the Knight of Swords comes in and it's ready for action. So it's a busy week for you straight off the bat here, ready for action. And also some of you could be waiting for a phone call, and as soon as you get that message, it's like, yeah, we've got the go ahead, we can get on with it. So it's quite a fast-paced energy coming in straight away for the reading for you this week, Gems. So let's have a look what the spirit message card says. I'm using the spirit messages this week to see what the universe wants to pass on to you. So what have we got going on for Gemini then, Spirit? What message would you want to pass on to them this week? And we have self-love. Now is the time to love, nurture and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind and soul. So the universe is saying to you this week that you need to make sure you give yourself some me time. So hence me singing tea for two and two for tea. It could be literally just saying that. You know what? Sit down, have a great big piece of cake and a nice cup of tea and take a load off, okay? Because I do feel that there's something coming in here where you've either been in this energy of everything's been fast-paced and you've just been on the go, 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 and now the universe is kicking in saying, look, Gems, you've got to just take a load off and get this self-love back in. So let's have a look what you are hiding in your deep psyche. What is Gemini feeling and hiding deep within them this week? What have we got for Gemini? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Right. And it's weird that they're emphasising the foot on this picture. And I look at that, even though it's like a red bottom of a trainer, but I feel like blood, to me, it looks like an injury to somebody's foot. So you could have somebody around you this week where you might hear of someone, you know, have either hurt their foot, cut their foot, injured their foot, okay? But I just see something to do with obviously a foot or a leg area where there's an injury, but there's blood. So they, you know, they did make a, you know, it was a significant sort of injury for it to draw blood, okay? But that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I do see that around some of my Geminis this week, okay? So, wow, we've got artificial heart. Now, I've just read for Pisces, and they had this in their deep psyche. So if you've got Pisces in your cross watchers or with your partners or what have you, then it might be worth checking out the Pisces reading as well. So the artificial heart, this is your deep hidden thoughts and feelings, and you're hiding then some deep rooted emotions here of there's some untrust around you at the moment, Gemini, where you're not trusting somebody. It's as though if this person, is this person's intentions real? Okay, what they're telling me, do they actually mean what they are saying to me, or am I dealing with an artificial heart? But then again, we flip it over, and then you could be being false around somebody. You could be humouring somebody at the moment just to keep things sweet, basically. So you could be wearing the artificial heart, as in, I don't really like you much, mate. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just sort of playing along with you at the moment, or I'm playing along in this job situation, or I'm playing along in this family environment, but really deep down, my heart is not in this. It's that kind of a deep psyche energy that I've got going on with Gemini. Is my heart really isn't in this. So let's pull out another card and find out what's going on, Gems. Okay, so what else have we got going on for Gemini? Gemini. It could be something as innocent as, like, you do sit with somebody and have a chat and a cup of tea, do you know what I mean, and something to eat, where you could have met somebody and it's like, no, I've put smiley faces on. It's like I've put smiley face on and I'm just here grin and bearing the situation, but it's like, nah, not for me, okay? Or some of you may be scared as well, like to open up your heart, okay, to let love in, hence self-love. So I've got a lot going on here for you lot, Gemini. So we've got the Five of Swords energy clarifying this artificial heart. So I feel for some of my Geminis here, this is your mind thought process. As I said, you're not trusting a situation at the moment. You're not trusting somebody around you. And also, there is things consuming your mind as well, okay, that are troubling you. And with the dark crows in the Five of Swords, I do feel this is a situation that you are in, but it involves other people, okay? It's like somebody's trying to poke the nose in. They're telling me now, like, keep your nose out of my affairs, if that makes sense to anybody. Keep your nose out of my affairs. So let's get the animal spirit cards to see what we're dealing with there. So what have we got for Gemini? Gemini. I also look at the Five of Swords on a health side of somebody could be suffering cluster headaches, migraines as well, could be coming in this week because you're stressing. So there might be some stress being put on you by others as well. So it's a stressful situation, hence like you're hitting the ground running this week with the Knight of Swords coming in at the very start. You're hitting the ground running, Gems, on something, and it'll catch you up as we go through the week, hence why your health starts to suffer a little bit because your mind's on overload, okay? So I've got two different kind of things going on here, what with the romantic side of things, and the trust and the artificial heart, where you don't trust somebody as well. So what have we got for Gemini, please? Gemini. That one there. Oh, and that definitely, I'm going to take that one because it did flip round. So I'm having that one there for you. So we have the alchemical sign of Earth being the lamb, and we have the fire ant. I'm taking you as the lamb, Gem, which is the alchemical sign of Earth, because of the vulnerability. And this fire ant energy, which is obviously the alchemical sign of fire, when I said to you there's people with the crows on this card here, okay, where you're just feeling like you're bombarded, it's as though the fire ants are the people or the situation or the environment that are targeting little Lammy here. And I feel like you're little Lammy, as in you feel a little bit vulnerable, you feel not comfortable in a certain situation where you've got all this busy going on around you, okay? So I do feel as you go on through to the end of the week, you are going to start to feel this lamb energy of, I can't deal with this anymore. I also want to say it's like trying to pull the wool over your eyes as well, having the lamb element. It's like, don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes, Gemini, this week. Somebody's working fast around you. There's a fast-paced energy around you where they're trying to force a decision from you. So it's like saying, don't be forced. Be careful somebody not pulling the wool over your eyes, okay? So we've got that kind of an energy on. So I'm just going to clarify these two cards now for you, Gemini. So what else have we got going on for gems? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. I also got that saying, don't cry over spilt milk. But I feel like that's you saying it to somebody else. Like it could be somebody around you who's worrying over something, and it's as though you give them reassurance, okay? And you're working hard around that person and saying, look, don't worry over spilt milk, things happen. And then you're giving that support as well to an individual who's quite vulnerable and naive. So again, it can work in that situation. However, you can make this fit today, my lovelies. So the Eight of Cups here, it's basically saying you need to walk away from a situation. You know there's something around you, Gemini, this week where you've just got to think, no, that's not for me, okay, and let that go. And as I said, with the artificial heart, you're putting a front on the romantic, where I feel like you could be meeting somebody and you thinking, I'm playing along here and I shouldn't be playing along, and it troubles your mind, okay, because of the Five of Swords card. And it's like getting this realisation this week about a certain situation that you've totally exhausted or come to the end of, and it's like saying, I know I've got to leave this, okay, because however emotionally it's affecting me, however this situation is is getting to me, I know I've got to do the right thing and walk away from it, even though it will cause upset or pain. But on the horizon, there's a more favourable prospect calling you. So it's like I said, don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes, and be brave enough to see. That's telling me now, be brave enough to see through the lies as well, for some of you. And that saying of the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, and on this case it is, okay? Is the grass greener on the other side of the fence? It is on this occasion. So if you are in this vulnerable situation with the energy of the lamb, thinking, do I, don't I, should I, shouldn't I, okay, go with your gut feeling. But the cards are coming out. Obviously you've got free will at the end of the day to decide what you wish to do, but it's just saying you've got to realise you've got to let something go this week, gems. So let's pick out another card and see how the universe sees you at the start of next week, how this is going to pan out for you. What else have we got for Gemini, please? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. Wow, I love this card. I always call this card my Merlin card. So the universe is showing you this card to say, look, you are your own magician. You can manifest, and you have the power to put into place what you wish. So the universe is taking this picture for you to say, at the start of next week, you are in control, and you can put the light on a subject as well. Something comes under the spotlight next week, you put somebody or something under the spotlight, Gemini. So you put something under the spotlight as well, and it's like that light bulb moment. Something will just ping and switch next week to make you see someone or something in a different light. Okay, that is why that card has come out for you. So let's just clarify that card. So what else have we got coming in for Gemini next week? What else have we got coming in for Gemini next week? Okay. Wow. We've got strength. And can you see the lamb here in this picture? That is mirroring the one that came out in the animal spirit cards. And this is what it's saying. Again, don't let somebody pull the wool over your eyes. I want to keep repeating that message. I also want to say that as we go into the start of next week, you have got the strength and the foresight. It's like you can see clearly, okay, how some situation or someone has, you know, whether you've been dealing with it like that, as in I said, you've been wearing this artificial heart, and it's like you get the strength now to say, I've got to leave this behind, okay? I've got to leave this situation, this job, this relationship, whatever it is, okay? It's, you muster up the strength at the start of next week, and this light bulb moment comes in and thinks, yeah, I've got the direction, I know what I need to do, I've got the strength to go ahead with this. And follow your heart, gems, follow your heart, okay? So that's quite an in-depth message for you, Gemini. I hope there's elements of that you can understand and take away with you. Always remember to check out your moon and rising signs for additional extended messages that you may resonate there as well. So until I read for you next time, you take care of yourselves. Bye then.